All right, guys, welcome to the new Rangers Today show. This is the brand new Rangers podcast. And, I'm just pretty much going to get right into it. A little background on me. I have a Rangers fan page, over 30,000 followers on Instagram. I've been a fan since I was the year 2013. And that's pretty much all there is to know about me. First, few things I want to cover in this are Hunter Pence coming from the Astros to the Rangers, or not Astros, Giants to the Rangers. Joey Gallo, all-star voting, not really where he should be, in my opinion. Mike Minor's performance ever since coming to the Rangers, since he was in the bullpen from the Royals. Different guys at the Rangers may be dealing towards the trade deadline. Elvis Andrus, 2019 stats compared to his previous seasons, where this year he's definitely an all-star candidate, putting up big numbers, 300 batting average, 300 on-base percentage, really looking solid this year. First thing I want to talk about is Hunter Pence. Ever since he came from the Giants, this year he's batting .282, 333 on base percentage. He's second in all-star voting for the DH role. Hasn't been playing a lot of outfield this year, but he is definitely looking like he will be in the all-star game. A couple of Rangers that'll be there, probably Joey Gallo. He also may be competing in the home run derby. Elvis Andrus. Hunter Pence, Joey Gallo, Elvis Andrus, and Shin-Soo Choo. Shin-Soo Choo, probably not as a DH, even though he primarily is. He's been playing the outfield a little bit this year, as he has in past years, as he is getting up there in the age. Hunter Pence, he is currently second in DH, as I said, just behind J.D. Martinez for the Red Sox. Looking at J.D. Martinez's stats this year, I would definitely probably start Martinez over Pence, but it is surprising that Hunter Pence is actually second in DH voting, considering his stats compared to a few of the top 5, top 10 guys that are in there right now. Joey Gallo also in the all-star voting, 8th in the outfield. Don't know if he will start for the AL. It's going to be close. Mike Trout is number 1 for outfield in AL voting right now. I don't even really consider Trout a better outfielder than Gallo. Looking at the stats, Gallo's been hurt for the past 10 games, and he's 8th in home runs. Tied for 9th in home runs. Trout top 5 in home runs. I would definitely hope to see Gallo in the home run derby this year. He is definitely slugging like he has in past seasons when he has not been in the home run derby. Reason being, he says he doesn't want to mess up his swing. He said since the new rules for this year, the payout for the winner of the home run derby, he said he may consider it. And I'm not sure, that he said if he makes the all-star team, he would play, and if he doesn't make the all-star team, he wouldn't compete in the home run derby. I could definitely agree with that, not making the all-star team and not really willing to compete in the home run derby. In past seasons, he's hit 40 home runs, 2018, 2017. He declined hitting in the home run derby last year. But I guess we'll see what he chooses to do this year. Next thing I want to talk about is the overall Rangers. Definitely a surprise team this year. They just beat the Red Sox 9-5. That's 2 games in a row against the Red Sox, I believe. And they're in the second wild card spot, leading Cleveland by 1 game, I believe. And they definitely are looking like they are going to make it close, even though it is only June. People say it's early. The Rangers, not really a playoff team, maybe not even a wild card team, as some say. But I guess we're just going to see how it pans out. The Rangers have are fifth in comeback wins this season, showing signs of kind of the 2015 team in which they were number one seed in the playoffs, ended up getting beat by Toronto 3-2 in the ALDS. That year they were first in comeback wins. They were like 20. They had 52 comeback wins that year, and they were 26 in 5 or 6, I believe, in games down by 2 or less going into the 8th inning. Kind of same this year. Maybe not. We probably won't see as many this year as we did 2015, but it definitely is possible considering how. They were just down 2-1 yesterday against the Red Sox, ended up coming back in the extras and winning that one. They've done that a few times this year, not against the Red Sox, but other teams. And I think they definitely can make a run. Right now, Gallo's hurt. He hasn't been playing. Edison Volquez injured at the beginning of the year. Willie Calhoun has been on the injured list for about 15 days now. Only supposed to be 10. But he has really been making an impact. Ever since been calling up from AAA Nashville to the Rangers. He was upset last year. He didn't really get to play with the major league team a lot, but he's been doing great this year, batting .435 with a .458 on base percentage, and I think he played 10 games. I believe 10 games, yeah. So he's definitely been doing a lot better than last year. Since 2017, since he got him for Darvish from the Dodgers, he was a top 5 prospect in their farm system, and he's really been making an impact this year. Hopefully he'll come back soon and definitely help the Rangers in the outfield. Mazzara, DeShields have been struggling lately since Gallo and Calhoun have been on the injured list. 2/3 of the outfielder have been gone for 2 weeks, but hopefully they can come back soon, and they will definitely try to help the Rangers. Hopefully Calhoun should be coming back next game or the last game of this series against Boston. But he definitely should help the Rangers. Once he comes back, help them make a wild card push. Don't know if he will be healthy for the entirety of the year, considering he did get hurt a few times last year in AAA for Round Rock, when Round Rock was a AAA team for the Rangers. But hopefully him and Gallo hasn't been really injured prone in the past, but this year hasn't been looking great. Next thing I want to talk about is Mike Minor. Mike Minor, ever since coming from the Royals in the bullpen, Rangers converted him to a starter in 2017, and 2018. He has been really great this year, 2.52 ERA in 14 games. He's pitched 90 innings. He's top 10 in ERA in the majors. 5-4. Doesn't get a lot of run support from the Rangers if you've watched a lot of his games that he started. He definitely is showing some signs of being that number one starter for years to come, 2-3 years, and the Rangers hopefully can make a run at the World Series. Also, Lance Lynn. Lance Lynn has also been doing great this year as a number 2 starter, or number 3 now since Ariel Harada has been in that number 2 position. But he has a 4.93 ERA. Doesn't look great on paper, but he has been pitching great the past few starts. He's pitched 80 innings in he's pitched the same amount of games as Mike Minor, but pitched slightly more innings. He definitely can go the distance. He's averaging 6-7 innings a game after the first couple of starts this year. That didn't go so great for him. But he is 7-4 this year. He has a 2.0 WAR, which is top 20 in the MLB. And he definitely has shown signs of being a starter, maybe 2-3 starter down the line behind Mike Minor, maybe Garrett Cole if the Rangers can get him this offseason. But he's been looking great so far this year, excluding those first couple of starts. Next thing is Shin-Soo Choo this year. He's been doing great, 370 on base percentage. The slugging, 520, not really great, but Slugging percentage isn't really an important stat to Shin-Soo Choo. Maybe in like some guys like Gallo or Stanton or a few of those guys that can really hit home runs. He does have 11 home runs this year. Years past, he definitely has not had 11 home runs. He's had maybe 20, 25 in years past. So he's definitely on pace to maybe hit a new career high in home runs. On-base percentage looking great, as did last year and the year before. Definitely a great leadoff hitter probably number one leadoff hitter besides DeShields. DeShields sent down a triple in Nashville in the middle of the season. He's ever since coming back a few days ago, he's been doing okay, getting on base. But I could see Shin-Soo Choo as a leadoff hitter now, DeShields in the future, as DeShields or Choo likely will be getting dealt at the deadline depending on what JD does. And he probably will retire in the next, depending on how long he thinks he can go, 2, maybe 3 years he has left. But he probably doesn't have the ability to go any more than 4 years, probably, is considering his age. He is probably going to be the Rangers' main leadoff hitter this year. Probably going to go maybe back and forth with the Shields. Choo has been playing outfield a little bit, though, so that is a good sign that he is pretty healthy and can move a little bit. But, not moving great on the base path. Just little things like that definitely showing his age. Elvis Andrus, another one of those players. He's definitely Rangers building around him next 2-3 years, looking to make a playoff run. This year he is top 15 in American League batting average at .302, getting on base at .341. Slugging percentage is not a really important stat for Andrus, .460. But this year, before he got injured, he was definitely doing much better than he is right now. I think he's batting .320 before he got injured. Now that batting average is down close to .300, but hopefully he can pick it back up and get back to where he was at the beginning of the season. Definitely, I'd say probably a better defender than offensive player in the past. Average not great in the past, 260, 270. He had one breakout year where he hit 20 home runs in 2017. That was definitely his career high in home runs. But this year he does have 6 home runs, and his second most home runs in a season was 8 in 2016. So he's definitely probably going to hit more than 8 and have he might get close to 20 home runs if he stays healthy. I think probably if he doesn't get hurt the rest of the year, he will probably get close to 20 home runs. But not really a power hitter per se, more of a hitting for average guy, lots of doubles, singles. Pretty much the exact opposite of Joey Gallo, who's going to hit for power, hits a lot of home runs. On this year, he has 17 home runs. He's on pace to hit around 40 home runs, so hopefully he can get there. But Joey Gallo also is OPS 1,074. That is an insane batting OPS. Definitely one of the most important stats for him. OPS, slugging, on-base percentage. On-base percentage for him isn't really an important stat, but he is getting on base at 421 average, 369 career average, which is actually pretty surprising that he is getting on base at 421 this year. He definitely has been taking more pitches, working the counts more this season, getting lots of walks. He has 42 walks this year. That's by far on pace to have a new career high in walks for him. And looking like he's probably going to make an all-star team.